pretty quiet. There's a dove that's drinking, and that's about it. Right on the far side of the water, a couple of birds around. Oh, look at that, Rob. It's a bit far. I'm just going to go forward. Far. See it? African hawk eagle. Bit difficult to see details on the front of the body at the moment, but almost certainly African hawk eagle. I'm not quite sure what it's doing there. It might have something in there. Rather interesting what the reason could be. We'll keep an eye on him for a bit. You can see the feathers all the way down to the foot. You can see the legs quite clearly at the moment. So that shows you first of all that it's an eagle. It's one of the characteristics of all your true eagles is feathered legs, or feathered legs all the way down to the foot. This one also has, it's not a very large eagle, it's sort of a medium-sized eagle. Got a little bit of a hawk-type shape, which is where the hawk-eagle part of the name comes from. Playing hard to see at the moment. Let's go back again a little bit. Actually, you know what, Rob, before we move, let's leave that eagle for what he seems to be climbing around. We'll just keep an eye and see if he comes out more. Just having a look closer to us here, back on the bank of the water. Some smaller birds coming in for a drink. The one that caught my attention, hopefully it sticks around a bit. Rob, you see down that way, towards the left. That little guy. It's one of my favorite little birds called a golden-breasted bunting. All your buntings have got that striped head, black and white stripes on the head. Small little bird, beautiful details on it. He's gone. Oh, there's a few bits and pieces, some starlings. Can't really see much of that eagle. It's in that bush. Let's go explore the morning a bit more. Of birds in this area is just beautiful. I mean, this area alone, probably about 300 odd species of birds. Greater Kruger, many more than that. This adds a whole new dimension into the bush, all the bird life. left. Perfect gap through the trees there. How's that? Perfect gap unless the Nyala walks. Let's go a little forward again. Stunning antelope, really are. Both males. The one we're looking at here is the bigger one of the two here with us. Also still got a couple of years before he's in his full prime. You can see he's starting to get that nice big mane all the way around his neck and belly. Just looking at his horns and his physical size as well. He's probably got at least another year, maybe 2 years before he reaches his peak or his prime, when he can really start competing with the other Nyala for mating opportunities for females. So at the moment, most important thing for him is just to stay healthy, eat well, get bigger, have some sparring matches with other males, get better at fighting, and just survive and enjoy every day out here. Such a difficult thing to think about in terms of, do animals think? Do they have emotions? Do they experience joy or fear? Things that I think down the line, 50 or 100 or a few hundred years from now, people will know a lot more about it as we discover more and more about how the world works and how other animals work. I personally think a lot of animals do have some of those emotions, for lack of a better word. You can see that animals sometimes are jubilant or happy or not so happy sometimes, depending on what's going on in the immediate environment. Nyalas typically seem like they quite enjoy the areas they're in. They live on these thicker riverine areas, so beautiful bush that they typically move through. They're such beautiful animals as well. Oh, there's a third young male coming out. See, all ears. The Nyala are going to do their thing. We're going to try a little bit this early part of the morning. While it's still cool, there is likely to be animals still moving around. So we have animals can pick up some of that.